I have been informed that my announcement has been deemed disrespectful.
Listen up, Dwayne, you bald fraud!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the greatest of all time,
Seth Rollins, I'm coming for you, boy. And I'm coming hard.
the never-seen 17!
Look at you now, boy! Ah! Look at you now! 4 letters, 1 word.
Last real champion, John Cena!
Stu, shoot this! I'm breaking the fourth wall! Ha ha!
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Rasslin with Ryan. We know it's been a minute.
Hasn't been a minute. It was last week.
Yeah, but I mean, this isn't our usual day of recording, so.
We never have a usual day anymore.
Yeah, we used to, but not anymore. But anyway, we're back. And, what are we here to talk about, Mike?
Well, Ryan, we're here to talk about the current state of WWE, the World Heavyweight Championship. Lots have been going on in WWE as of last couple weeks. You had some creative changes.
Yeah.
World titles vacant now.
Yeah, and these creative changes, so far, these creative changes look like, it's been doing its job and the product has been better.
Yeah.
The last couple of weeks. At least in my opinion, I think the product's been better.
Product has been better ever since basically Triple H has decided to revamp the creative in the company. That we just finished talking about AI. There's been rumors that they're using Chat GPT to help write the shows, which, I mean, we all know if you use Chat GPT, it can be great in some aspects, but Chat GPT, for the most part, when I try to use it for my stuff, sometimes it gives me like stats.
You have to be very specific and vague when it comes to Chat GPT. If you're too broad, you're not gonna really get what you're looking for. You got to be very specific.
Because when I try to use it for the LA Sports Roundup podcast, sometimes it'll give me stats from a game that happened a year ago, and I'm like, no, wait, Aaron Donald doesn't even play anymore.
Yeah, no, but from what I heard is that like they're testing out using the AI to write their stories, and they said that the ideas they've seen so far have been like really, really, really bad.
Yeah.
And so I feel like this is probably also kind of like a sign to like the, creative team, like, all right, look, if AI can come up with a better idea than you're out of a job. So maybe this is
because
so maybe this is inspiring them to be like, okay, we need to write good, compelling stories.
Well, that in itself is very scary because all over the world, not just in professional wrestling, all over the world, AI is a threat to people's jobs, and you never want to see somebody ever lose their job to AI. I mean that's incredibly scary to think about. I mean, Jesus Christ, like have you seen these videos of like Bob Ross and Martin Luther King and on Raw?
Yeah,
And Tupac,
Martin Luther King heel turn. Yeah,
heel turn,
Kobe, your man Kobe, the disrespect to him.
Yeah, or was it Stephen Hawking's on top of Hell in a Cell?
And then you have Michael Jackson.
And I've seen John Cena now. Look at
I've been seeing it too. Yeah, it's crazy to see exactly how far in advanced AI has come. And it's scary because I've seen those videos. Of course, I know that it's AI, but it's like if you're someone who doesn't know AI, you would think it's real.
Yes, exactly. It's crazy scary how realistic these things look. And really, like the only thing that's kind of giving it away is that Sora watermark.
The watermark, yeah.
Yeah, which I can't even get into how scary it really looks sometimes. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna make one of me throwing you off the Hell in a Cell.
Oh God! Like recreate a Undertaker Mankind.
Yeah. Exactly.
But anyways.
Yeah, but go ahead.
So we will discuss the current state of the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yep. So it's it's been confirmed Seth Rollins' injury is legit. It's not he's not pulling the wool over ourselves like he did back in the summer a couple months ago when he feigned a knee injury that wasn't real. And that was just the storyline to get him to SummerSlam to cash in over CM Punk. But this is real now. It's a little, ironic of how he went from a fake injury now to a real injury that's costing him the world title.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's unfortunate. Um, because I love Seth. He's my guy. He's been an absolute workhorse for the company. He's one of the better like in ring talents. He's very selfless and it's a huge blow to the roster and creative plans because early indications are saying he might miss WrestleMania.
Yeah. hmm I mean, it's really scary. I mean, you think about Chad Gable had, I think, rotator cuff surgery, and he's been out since
He's
what, a
yeah,
year or
he's been
two?
out since I think he's been out since like April because he
April.
was at
Yeah.
WrestleMania. He
Yeah.
had his match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Or sorry, El Grande Americana, but we all know he's Chad Gable.
Oh, well, I mean, it's a little to be debated. I mean,
Yeah, that the back then now it's different. But yeah, no, we haven't seen him pretty much like since. Um so yeah, and they still don't know how severe it is.
yeah, exactly. Chad Gable's been out for going on 6 months now, and yeah, timeline wise, I mean, Seth is a workhorse, and I'm pretty sure he's going to do everything he can to get back by WrestleMania, but it's
He
scary.
he 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 ain't my goat who can make a miraculous recovery.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Cena back then, dude, he had
So
robotic healing powers, just unbelievable healing powers, and
yeah.
like an X-Men.
Yeah, but yeah, so we saw the World Heavyweight Championship get vacated. Um, and there's a battle royal to determine who would face CM Punk, who already earned his spot, to
Yeah.
be the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship at
hmm
Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were hoping for LA Knight. Yeah, but we saw the Yeet Man, Jey Uso,
I think a lot of
get it.
people, yeah, I think a lot of people were rooting for AJ Styles to maybe contend with
Yeah, I
CM
think
Punk.
people were rooting for AJ Styles, and you even had some people rooting for Dom.
Yeah.
But no, again, there's nothing against Jay, but the fact that he's still being pushed, and now I don't know if you saw this, Jay Uso now has the three most disliked YouTube videos for WWE.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah.
So,
What are the other
and I
two?
know him winning the world championship at WrestleMania,
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
him squashing Austin Theory.
Oh my gosh.
And
Wow.
so I think I know WWE says they listen to their fans, and now it's making you think I don't know if they're seeing be like is the WWE universe starting to get tired of Jay? But of course they're gonna be like, oh, but he's still over. It's like Jay's not over. His entrance is over. He isn't over. His entrance is.
I think he's over, but it's just yeah, his entrance has a lot to do with it. And in the ring, I mean, look, he is who he is. He's not the best wrestler in the world. Nobody will ever make that mistake in saying that.
He's a great tag team wrestler, one of the best tag team wrestlers of all time. But in
Yeah.
terms of singles wrestler, no.
Did you see that thing I sent you of it's like the animation of Jey Uso making his
Yeah,
entrance? 3 minutes
yeah.
right
So now it's interesting for Saturday night's main event because you're probably going to have a majority of people rooting for CM Punk, and we see this tension between Jimmy and Jay. So it makes you wonder:
Makes me wonder.
Is Jimmy going to get involved?
I think here's what I'm predicting.
Is the Vision going to get involved?
I think okay, I think all things happen at Saturday night's main event here. We can try to give a little prediction time here. I think the Vision does get involved. I think they clearly are not done with, having Braun in this world title picture. I think they do mess things up. And I think also too, look, do not be surprised. I'm calling this right now. Jey Uso not only turns heel, or maybe starts that, but the Usos turn heel. I think, look at where else would
I
maybe
know you said you prefer heel Usos,
I prefer heel Usos
but
because
but but then it also makes you wonder for when Roman comes back. does that mean you're gonna have to make Roman a heel again?
No, it could make Roman babyface. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I definitely think this Saturday night's main event has a lot of potential,
Hmm.
but again, I'm trying to keep my expectations low because
Yeah.
Saturday night's main event has, for the most part, been very like lackluster, disappointing. Except for
Yeah.
the one on December 13th, that one's going to be a sight to see.
It's not even
Not
going to
for
be really.
Eddie.
Yeah, it's called Saturday Night's Main Event, but nobody's going to think, oh, it's Saturday Night's. No, they're going to call it Cena's last match, or the whatever
Yeah,
you want to call it, the final goodbye.
yeah, no, but for this upcoming Saturday night's main event, it'll be interesting because we're also getting, because it was confirmed, we're getting Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes. I would not be surprised if we see Drew win the title.
Oh, that's
Do
true.
I think it? Do I think it's going to happen?
Do we see? Well,
Knowing,
obviously, we're going to
knowing,
see.
knowing Triple H in backstage, no, it's not going to happen.
Look,
Do I want it to happen? Yes. Do a bunch of people want it to happen? Yes. And again, no offense to Cody. Cody's not a good WWE champion. He's not. This is his second reign. He hasn't really done anything memorable in those two reigns with the title.
well, I would say yes. In this reign, he hasn't done anything memorable, but Cody's the quarterback, man. He's the one leading the company. He's the face that runs the place now. You can't say he's not.
He is, but you have to admit his reign as WWE champion is
I would
very
say
disappointing.
this reign has been well. He's only been champion for 2 months, but this reign, yeah, he hasn't really done much.
But
Um,
even in his first reign, outside of his matches, he didn't really have anything memorable outside of a couple of matches.
hmm, very
His
true.
promos were his promos are still the same thing every week. What do you want to talk about? I'm the quarterback now. I'm the WWE champion. Blah 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 blah. It's
But
like missionary position
oh
every
my
single
gosh,
night.
I remember that Roman Reigns. That's he talked about Cena in that. Um,
Yeah, but Cena's original. Cody's not.
but look, if I'm Triple H, you make obviously we're gonna see a new champion crowned for the World Heavyweight title. Is there fuckery in that match? Absolutely, there's fuckery. At the same time, I don't have any fuckery in the WWE title match. I honestly, straight up, you have Drew win cleanly. Have Drew win cleanly, man. I think it's time.
And because you know how on SmackDown we saw Jacob Fatu get taken out.
Yeah,
This is my prediction. It wasn't Drew. It
yeah.
was Cody.
It's
It
Cody.
was
Yeah,
Cody. Cody took him out,
because he's been edging as more of like a as a heel.
and he got disqualified on
Exactly.
Friday because he hit Drew with the title, and it was very obvious that he did.
Look, Jacob Fatu, he told Cody he was going to come for his championship before he got taken out. What is Cody? I mean, Cody has everything to lose with another guy aiming for him. So, look, and it would make sense if Cody were to say, you know what, I'm going to take Jacob Fatu out, so I don't have to worry about this guy right now.
He's scared.
Yeah, you could have scared Cody. I would like to see that. He would be a better heel than John Cena was a heel.
You can't put that on John Cena though.
I mean,
That was your final boss ruined it. Your final boss ruined that heel run, and you know it. You're just scared to admit it.
look, man, the final boss definitely did not do Cena any favors by not coming back after
He's
that.
not doing he's not doing the company any favors.
Yeah, he's The Rock. He's the final
No, he's
boss.
not. He should just be future endeavor. The company
Future.
is better without him.
Oh my God, The Rock goes to AEW.
Then he's gonna get a bunch of fans to not watch.
Oh my gosh.
I think people are getting rock fatigue.
Rock fatigue. He hasn't even been on. Final boss character was like the best.
No. I'm talking like overall, like with his movies and stuff, and like all his appearances. I think people are just getting sick of seeing him. I know I'm sick of seeing him. I'm sick of hearing his voice.
Look, man, it's the final boss, bro. Can't get sick of that. Can't get sick of The Rock coming out with his little Gucci vest on and that Brahma Bull title. It's the final boss, baby. Regardless if we see him once every 2 years, it's the final boss. But anyways, back to business here. Look, I think the Saturday Night's main event, it could shape up to be a big card. At least having some big things going on. We're guaranteed a new world champion, and I would put the championship on Drew McIntyre for at least a couple months, and maybe until the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, no, I think it's time they built up Drew because I feel like he's earned it and he's just been
He
getting
just
screwed
lost.
over
Yeah,
and over again. And I feel like if he loses at Saturday night's main event, I feel like that's it. I feel like not that his push is over. I don't see him winning a world title if he doesn't win at Saturday night's main event.
yeah. I mean, what else do you do with Drew McIntyre if he loses again at Saturday Night's main event? I mean, this is consistently loss after loss after loss after loss. I mean, where else?
Because now he's getting into Kevin Owens territory. He gets all these championship matches, but keeps losing.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And so you have to make the decision to put it on him, at least for the time being. And it's good to switch up the title every now and then.
And I feel like doing it on Saturday night's main event would be shocking, but it would also add overall value to the show because people are going to be like, "Oh, this isn't just your typical like glorified house show." It's like, "Oh no, like we had a shock, we had a title change."
Right. Exactly. Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they do in terms of the WWE title. We have the world title, still up in the air right now. Eventually, we're gonna get to them crowning Braun Breaker as world champion. I fully believe.
He's not ready yet.
What do you mean he's not ready? I think you got to put it on him now.
His mic work ain't there.
Yeah, but
I know that's why he. I know that's why he has Paul Heyman.
neither was Batista though. Batista was super over. You gotta just give it to him now and see if he can sink or swim.
I think if they give to him now, I think he's gonna sink.
Only time would tell. I feel like Vince McMahon would do it. Vince McMahon would put the title on people, and
Yeah, look what happened. He put the title on Roman. Look what happened.
well, look, that's a different case because
Failed.
they kept shoving him over down our throats. But there's countless times where Vince McMahon has put the title on guys. I mean, look at Sheamus. Sheamus,
He put it. He put it on Jinder Mahal,
exactly.
a jobber who has the worst WWE Championship reign ever.
Oh, I thought that was Cody Rhodes.
No, Cody's the second worst.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but look, I can see it. Like, look at Sheamus, dude. Sheamus came in on his first, or maybe not his first night, but he was wrestling in ECW, and then he got called up to Monday Night Raw, and then automatically started feuding with John Cena, and they put the title on him. There's an
Yeah,
example right there. You got to put strike while the iron's hot with these guys. There's maybe a couple other more examples that I'm not thinking of. Obviously there has
but
been some miserable fails, like when they put the world title on Jack Swagger. That was bad. Obviously Jinder Mahal, meh. But they put the title on The Miz. Was The Miz so and so ready, quote unquote ready?
no,
But
no.
look what happened.
The Miz is he. The Miz's reign was nothing memorable happened in
What are
either
you
of his
talking about? He
reigns.
beat John Cena in the main. Well, obviously it was the worst main event in WrestleMania history.
But The Rock got involved. That was more about building up The Rock and Cena at WrestleMania 28
Still
than
involved.
it was about Miz and Cena.
It was still the champ. Still the champ. They put they put that title on him, and I think it turned out well for the Miz. But I digress there. There's rumors about Austin Theory maybe being involved in the Vision.
Just future endeavor him. We don't need that bum
Oh,
on our
okay. Just
television screens.
why? Why?
We don't need that bum, just like we don't need Logan Paul
Oh
or
my
The
God.
Rock.
I do
So
miss
you can keep the three of them off my television. I'll be happy.
I do miss Logan Paul. Where's he been?
I don't. I don't.
Where's Logan Paul been?
He's crying and moaning because he lost to the greatest of all time.
Look, man, we need Logan Paul back. We definitely need
He
Austin Theory
got
back.
he got humbled.
We need Austin Theory back on TV so he can be the next member of the Vision. That'd be great.
Watch it be Brock. Watch it be Brock just to piss us all off.
Brock? Oh no. No, 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 no. Not Brock Lesnar. No, just because he had an alliance with
Would you really be surprised though? Would you really?
I would be surprised, yes. Yes, I would. Brock Lesnar, no. That fits that's the total opposite of what they need. This is supposed to be a young faction led by Paul Heyman. Like that's the reason why you put Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar doesn't need a faction. Brock Lesnar is Brock Lesnar.
I mean, we all know how the story is going to end. Paul Heyman is going to turn on Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
Paul Heyman turns
We
on
all
everybody.
know, yeah, we all know how this is going to end.
Paul Heyman turns on everybody. He turns on everybody.
But,
But I think
you can keep Austin Theory off. Keep him off my television. I don't want that bum.
oh Lord. But I think in the end, this eventually leads to us crowning Braun Breaker as world champion. Maybe not at Saturday Night's main event, but possibly soon. We'll see. We'll see. And possibly soon, somebody might be getting their eventual Grand Slam championship.
Yes,
It's more and more likely.
because the reports are saying that we're going to see the greatest of all time, the never seen 17, John Cena versus Rey Mysterio's punk ass kid for the Intercontinental Championship, and the GOAT will finally win the one title that deleted him in his career, so he can retire as a Grand Slam champion, and he can retire with the Intercontinental Championship.
That'd be something. Look, I'm in the boat of thinking, look, John Cena does not need to win the Intercontinental Championship. His career is
But
already set.
yes, I don't think he needs to. But they're gonna give it to him just so that they can call him a Grand Slam champion. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why they're doing
Oh,
it.
of course. Of course.
Just so he can be known as a Grand Slam champion.
But then he only has, after that, what, 3 more dates left? I know, 2 more dates left. I mean, no, 1 more maybe. After Survivor Series? Would it just be 1 more?
Yeah.
What, he's gonna retire with the Intercontinental Championship?
Yeah, it's what's best for business.
Or 2 titles on the line. Well, no, 1 title on the line, sorry. I don't know why I was thinking Gunther with the world title, but 1 title on the line versus Gunther. New Intercontinental Champion in Cena's last.
I'm still not on board with Gunther being his last opponent. I'm
Why
still
not?
not on board with it.
Why not?
There's no disrespect to Gunther, but like, why him?
Because
Why him? What has he done to prove that
what are you
he
talking about?
deserves the right to face John Cena?
Okay, he's already multiple time world champion. He retired Bill Goldberg at the start of this year.
Yeah, Goldberg sucks. So
Okay, but that's like something he can say, I retired Goldberg. And then he can say, I retired the GOAT John Cena.
he can say he retired Goldberg. We all know Goldberg's going to come back when Saudi Arabia writes him a check.
They're not bringing Goldberg back. He's no. Goldberg's done.
The Saudi Arabia, dude.
Triple H does not like Goldberg. It's very clear that Triple H only gave it to him just so Goldberg can shut up. Saudi Arabia is not calling for Goldberg. Okay, look, we got lucky that he didn't kill Gunther like the way he almost killed the Undertaker.
Well, that's just because you had two 50-year-old washed up out of their prime wrestlers going at it.
Maybe, but who would you prefer the GOAT to have his last match with?
Well, prior to his injury, I wanted it to be Seth Rollins.
Yeah. But we've already seen that so many times. I mean, not lately, but that's part of the reason why it appeals to me. We've never seen Gunther versus John Cena. And Cena spent the first half of his retirement tour working with all the older guys. Now this is supposed to be the last half of working with younger guys, maybe, or just last few matches, really.
Yeah, I like how you say young guys. It's like he literally just had a match with a 48-year-old
I
AJ
know, but like
Styles.
he wrestled Logan Paul, and then he's gonna wrestle. He might wrestle Dom. You know, why not end it with a young guy that they could build and skyrocket again? You know,
Because Gunther's already an established name. Gunther doesn't need the rub. He's
well,
already established. He's already been a world champion.
but Cena's already faced every older guy that's been in WWE. You know, who are you gonna bring back? Edge?
I mean, God, I would love it, but I know it's not going to happen.
Who are you gonna bring back? Chris Jericho? That's not gonna be a good match.
No, we're going to see Chris Jericho in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, possibly, possibly. But I mean, Adam Copeland's not coming back. I mean, the Tony Khan is not letting Adam Copeland wrestle a match in WWE while he's under contract. I don't think so. Who else? Who would you put in there? Jey Uso?
Oh, hell no. Hell no. If it's Jey Uso, Cena better win if that's the case.
Jey Uso did eliminate
You
him at the
you
Royal
know
Rumble.
you yeah, he did. And that was a stupid decision because literally everybody back there except one person wanted Cena to win the Rumble. Only one person wanted Jay, and they went that route.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, but who? Yes, you still haven't answered. Who would you pick?
Look, I know I just said he's not ready, at least in terms of being a world champion, but I think he would benefit greatly from it, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's established soon because there's already brief history there. Braun Breaker.
Oh, okay. So he's not ready to be world champion, but he's ready to retire John Cena.
Well, no, because obviously Braun Breaker's going to lose. Cena's not losing his retirement match.
Oh
I
my!
will die. I will die on that hill. Cena should not lose his retirement match. He should not lose.
There's a time-honored tradition in wrestling where the guy
Screw,
going out needs to go out on his
screw
back.
traditions. Screw traditions. Cena deserved the win his last match.
Yeah, but he's
Screw
gonna lose. He
traditions.
needs to lose his last match. Cena,
No, he. Who says he needs to?
everyone, everyone.
No. Even you said it. Out of all people that
Yeah,
have
okay,
ever been a
yes,
professional wrestler, you said Cena's one of the few guys that deserve to win
he
their
does
last
deserve
match.
to win, but like honestly, like yeah, he should go on his back. It's the way he should go out. That's the way
No, he
wrestling
should
is.
go. He should go out on top.
If he's wrestling, okay, if he's wrestling a like a Chris Jericho or an Edge, yes, Cena
So
should
you're
win.
saying if. So you're saying if he wrestled an older guy, he should win.
Yes, exactly. He should win. But if he's wrestling a younger guy, then he should lose. Doesn't that make sense?
Let's put a hypothetical scenario out there. What if he faces Roman Reigns? You're saying he should lose to Roman Reigns
No,
again?
I think he should beat Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns has beaten him like so many times already. Which that would be something too. Let's not forget about that. I think that's an interesting take. Um, we haven't seen any interaction between Roman Reigns and John Cena. Uh, That's a dark horse for me, actually. I haven't thought about that. That is actually a dark horse for me. Like, let's say like they can't figure out who's going to be, or somebody gets injured. Roman Reigns, not a bad choice. There, I would definitely propose for John Cena to win because Roman Reigns beat him at No Mercy 2018. Roman Reigns beat him at SummerSlam 2021. You know, both times they feuded, so you got to give this one to the GOAT.
I swear, I hope they don't do it, but just watch them have Brock be like just
No, it's not going to
it,
be
it,
Brock
it,
anymore.
it I know, but I'm just saying based off how things are and how he squashed Cena, like I don't want it to happen. I pray to God it doesn't happen. But there's also a part of me that's like I would not be surprised in the slightest if it is Brock.
I would be surprised if they chose Brock Lesnar. Hey, going back to Roman though, if you really wanted to turn Roman back heel and have him have the fans boo him, That'd be an easy way, dude, to have Roman Reigns beat John Cena in his last match. I think the fans would turn on him.
Well, basically they're turning on everybody. Like, look, like even Cody, they were booing the hell out of Cody
Yeah.
when he was shooting with Cena. Everyone's like, it raises a fair point. It's like they're not booing Cody because they hate Cody. They're just not gonna boo John Cena.
They're not. They're not. And yeah, that's why I'm like a big proponent of having it be Gunther because the fans can boo Gunther. Gunther is a bastard heel. That's perfect for them to boo Gunther, and he's the perfect guy to beat John Cena on his last match because he's already did it with Goldberg. That could be his thing. He retires people.
So what? Make him the new legend killer? Yeah, we've seen that before. Randy Orton.
No, not the legend killer, but like, hey, I retired Bill Goldberg. Now I retired the greatest of all time, John Cena.
Yeah, yeah. And then what are you gonna do if it's like, oh, Gunther retires everybody now? Like, what if he retires AJ Styles? What if he retires Randy Orton?
Yeah, that would make
If they start doing this over and over, then people are gonna get sick of it because they'd be like, really, this guy again?
no. I think it'd be great for Gunther. Any other dark horses though that you think of? You can think of that there could be a possibility it could be Cena's last match with that person.
I mean, if he wasn't hurt, I would say Kevin Owens.
Yeah, Kevin Owens would be
If he
good.
wasn't hurt,
Yeah,
and in fact, even Kevin Owens himself said he wanted one more match with him,
yeah,
which I think would have been great. And I wouldn't have been mad if that was the last match.
yeah. I mean, it's just not possible at this
Yeah,
time. You know,
it's not possible.
I
Yeah,
mean, Kevin Owens, he's already had the surgery for his neck, but I mean, that's only what been like 2 or 3 months, 4 months maybe. So yeah, not possible. I wish that could happen as well. And maybe the only other guy, I know you're gonna hate this. You would hate this if it was the final boss.
there's no way The Rock would wrestle on Saturday Night's main event. No way.
I don't think so either. And even if he did, Cena should clearly win that match.
I mean, I think Cena should win regardless who his opponent is. So
Oh my gosh.
I
Oh
know I'm
my
I know I'm
Lord.
I know I'm in the minority, but I
Have you
Cena
bought
deserves to go. Cena deserves to go out on top.
have you bought your ticket yet?
Not yet.
Okay, you better. You better if
I
you're gonna
will.
go.
I will.
Okay. All right. All right.
I'm waiting because I'm going home tonight, so I'm waiting on a refund check, and hopefully that's come already. So
Hopefully it's in the mail. It's in my bank account. I already sold it.
oh, so then you can buy my ticket then.
Sure, we'll do. We'll do. I'll buy you a ticket outside the arena. Say you're there. But
No,
anyways,
but
yeah. All right.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean wrestling is getting better again. You know, there's new tag team champions, AJ Lee.
AJ Lee, yes.
Yeah,
And for people that don't get it, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee.
exactly.
And they are taking tag team name suggestions, by the way.
Right. Yeah.
AJ Styles has said that he'll leave it to the internet
There
and
you
leave
go.
it to the fans to decide their tag team name. And they did something similar when Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne were a tag team. They actually had fans giving names that I think they ended up coming down like a poll, and I think they ended up being called Air Boom.
Air boom. Yeah, I remember that.
So I think it's kind of cool that they're like, no, we're gonna let the fans pick. So
Exactly.
I've seen some cool ones. Some people are saying like, oh, the Phenomenal Dragons. I was like, ooh, that sounds like a pretty nice name.
That's not bad.
So yeah, so new tag team champions. Thank God. Hopefully they're booked better.
Yeah.
Um, and then we almost saw a new women's intercontinental champion. Almost Maxine Dupree.
Yes,
I
exactly.
will say she has stepped up tremendously. Like she's looked so good. You can tell she's been working her ass off and taking serious. And but also you got to give credit to Becky Lynch because Becky Lynch can wrestle with anybody. She can
Oh
make
my gosh,
anybody
yeah.
look good.
Becky is incredible, and
Yeah,
like I
it's
said,
outside of the match with Nikki. Becky Becky could give a solid match with anybody.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the coming weeks of WWE television here. But
Yep, because we have Saturday night's main event next week,
yes,
next
sir.
Saturday, November 1st,
Yes, sir. We'll
from
probably be
Salt
back
Lake,
after that.
from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Exactly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anything else you want to talk about?
Yes, sir. I mean, I'll just say like I'm glad to see that like Triple H is taking this creative overhaul seriously. Um, you can tell that it's not just him, but you can tell they're definitely putting in a lot of effort to like produce a better product because like we saw it like at the latter end of 2023 and all of 2024, WWE gave us like quality TV, and like this year has just been like really just like you've had some moments like there've been some good moments. Don't get me wrong, and there's been some great shows from top to bottom, but overall this year in terms of like the overall product, it felt very underwhelming and disappointing. So it's just glad to see that they're like actually taking it seriously and doing what they feel is necessary to give us a better product.
Yeah.
And I can see it. It shows because it definitely the SmackDown definitely looked better. Raw's been looking better, and it's just good to see. And then what was it? Crown Jewel was a phenomenal show. No pun
Yeah.
intended, but
Absolutely.
Crown Jewel was a great show. Like from
Exactly.
top to bottom, like every match was solid. So and it's just like if this is the new norm, I'm excited to see what the future holds, especially because I don't know if you've seen the reports that the ESPN WWE deal isn't doing so hot right now in terms of money. And I know since ESPN put out their review of WrestlePalooza, I definitely think it like got to like Triple H, and he just like, well, this is ESPN. They're like, the biggest sports company like in the world, and so like if they're saying this, then something's got to change.
Yeah, absolutely. It's probably the higher ups at TKO that's probably coming down on Triple H as well. But that's gonna happen when Triple H is the face of creative and the guy that runs it. His bosses are gonna come down on him to get a better product going on. And
And I get he wants to hire all his buddies, but some of them are terrible at creative. Road Dog,
yeah, exactly.
Road
Yeah,
Dog is not.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, thank you guys for
I know you want to see Vince McMahon back.
oh yeah. Oh, speaking of that before we go, yeah, I would not be surprised. Do not be surprised, John Cena's final match. Maybe he won't be on television. I actually sure no, he wouldn't be on television.
He'll definitely be there. I definitely agree he'll be there.
I think so too. In the
He's
back.
just not going to be seen on tele. He's not going to be seen on television.
Exactly. Yeah. That
And then there's
yeah.
all these rumors that they're going to have a lot of political figures. I'm like, no, please, please, please keep the politicians out, please.
Well, dude, I just saw Triple H in the back of a Donald Trump press conference.
Oh,
I don't know what they were talking about. It was weird because they were talking about the White House being there's like construction on some wing, I think the left part of the wing, and there's Donald Trump like in like the White House like conference room, and Triple H is right there in back of it. Like what the hell? That doesn't make any sense. But we're not gonna get political here on the show. You know,
yeah.
we're just saying. I'm just saying like it's just weird to
All,
see.
all I'll say is if the rumors that they want to have a lot of political figures at the GOAT's last match, please don't.
Yeah,
Please no.
exactly.
And even if there is, don't acknowledge them. Like don't put them on TV.
Right.
Like you could acknowledge, you could be like, oh, we have some key like figures in attendance tonight. Like that's fine. Saying something like that is fine.
Yeah,
But
exactly. But anyways, all right. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Today's podcast. We definitely appreciate it. We look at go on to we're on YouTube. We have a lot of content in the month of October on YouTube. Rams Report. I just uploaded a podcast with my buddy Anthony, formerly of Lace 'em Up. Now with the LA Times, we talk everything Dodger baseball heading into the World Series. Guys, we're on YouTube. We're on Spotify. We're on
let's go
Instagram.
let's go Blue Jays.
No, 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 Drake. Okay. We're on TikTok, guys. Follow Listen Up Sports Media on there. This
And
is
and make sure you check out his LA Sports recap. He talks Rams, Chargers.
there you go.
Solid win for your Rams, by the way.
Exactly. Yeah. But thank you guys very much, Ryan. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Yeah, my play. I mean, well, it is my show, so it should be your pleasure to be on my show.
Exactly.
No, I'm joking. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's always fun, going back and forth, being able to share our opinions, and it's crazy to see how much our opinions differ, and like how we argue our point to the point. It's like, no, you're not going to change my mind on this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I've been telling you for everybody knows now. I hate Logan Paul. I hate Austin Theory.
And you hate The Rock.
Yeah, and my opinion ain't gonna change.
Exactly.
They're better off my television. But anyway,
they're on my
thanks for
television.
tuning in. Anyway, thanks for tuning. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want both of them to be world champion.
I do. And The Rock again.
No, God, he has to wear a fake championship to maintain his ego.
But thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Ryan. He's Mike.
Yeah. Until next time.
Can't see us.